just finished a video about this bastard, and he got in trouble again. I should say as a disclaimer, I'm not receiving any funding from him or his associates, but I would gladly accept some. So, in the new comic, we see a foreign factory worker who is pleased to work for the company, but he's not upset with his room, and he's excited to go to orientation. Apparently, this is super racist because there are a bunch of news articles citing random people's comments, but I would like to stress that this is a single foreigner. And apparently, I have to explain to you fucks who are upset that a character in a fictional work does not represent the entirety of a population who shares the person's race or the situation. And that's all that really needs to be said. Bye! But because I'm in a sharing mood, let's throw some counter-arguments at these incessant whiners.
현실에서 있을 법한 일에 대한 풍자라는 반박이 나왔지만 이에 대한 답은 뭔 놈이 현실 풍자인가? 그런 동남아시아 사람에서 갑갑거리고 난리치는 게 풍자인가? 옛날에 시커먼스로 흑인 비하하는 거에서 하루 종일 일도 없다. 미국 만화에서 한국인이 동장에 김치 말하면서 좋아하는 거 그 열도 아무 말 안 할 건가?
Oh, cop. I had to look this up actually. It seems that the cop sound goes at the end of sentences when a man is speaking, but it's also used as a reply to mean yes. So the comic does seem to use it appropriately, whereas no one would say kimchi to a Korean because that makes no fucking sense. So I also don't know how you could possibly relate this to shikamonsu because it depicted black people as lazy and stupid, not as eager workers.
얼마나 전에도 욕을 뜻이었는데 또 이런 만화를 켜였느냐?
Well, apparently long enough for you vampires, because now that he's considered an oppressor, you'll continue to interpret everything he does as problematic.
밑으로 12살짜리 이런 동생이 있다. 아버지가 부끄러워서 학교 발표 시간에 울었다고 한다. 아버지 직업을 부끄럽게 생각하는 이유가 뭐냐고 물어보니 웹툰이라고 했다. 이야기를 듣고 찾아보니 기안84가 그렇게 생각할 만한 내용으로 그림을 그리고 있었다.
Yeah, this sounds like one of those that happened comments. Jesus fuck, is in Korea too. For those who don't know, that happened is like a meme that is referring to a clearly made up story to garner attention or support for something. A common one in the West is when some 4-year-old child breaks the silence at a family gathering, proclaim conviction that Trump is doing a poor job handling immigration, and that everyone claps. All the articles, they complain that the worker is happy in his dirty room while the Korean guy is clearly upset, and then that the boss at the orientation says, well, how do I help other people's dream when I don't even have one? Again, why does this one foreigner and the one boss in a fictional story have to represent every fucking foreigner or every fucking boss? There are two things to talk about here. Let's start with working living conditions. So you know, our Koreans have this unrealistically high standard of how awesome it must be to live in America. That's how Southeast Asians who come here feel about Korea. Why? Some of their houses don't even have 4 walls. They don't get paid regularly. They get injured at work more and more often, and they don't get treated sometimes. Workplace injuries in Philippines or Thailand or Kazakhstan have been rising. Where would you want to get injured? In a factory in the Philippines or here? That's the real question. See, this is the thing that people in nice countries don't realize. Like, the people bitching, they are like the boss in the comic. They have no ambition, they're wasting their life away without really realizing their luck in living in one of the best countries. Korea is not without its problems, but let's not pretend you'd rather live in the Philippines. And that's why they're angry, because they want the foreigner to hate the country as much as they hate it. But to the foreigner, there's opportunity here that doesn't exist in the home country. So whether or not this is true, or despite the extent to which this is true, is not really the argument here, because we're more talking about how people actually feel. People do feel this way. You know, at least these guys, they do hard work while the rest of you just try to get some cushy fucking job at Samsung or as a gongmuwan, as if that would benefit the future of the country at all. And I think Gian84 could actually be a sort of beacon of hope for those people complaining. His comics are so uninteresting that they garner stupid amounts of attention. If he can succeed in Hell Joseon, so can you. In fact, I recommend you start with attacking the factory owners who actually control the conditions you despise so much, instead of someone who drew them. But I guess I'll see you again next week when Gian84 gets in trouble for drawing something else completely normal, like a smoker spitting or a feminist yelling.